And let's begin. Hi, guys. Here we are in lovely Cirith Ungol. Did we have a instance travel? Is that where I left it last night? I don't recall off the top of my head. Alright, we are off. No. Gotta kill 3 big spooters, burn some trees, destroy some egg sacs, and defeat spiders. That is all in that area just to the east of me. I'm sure they won't mind me setting fire to their egg sacs. 112,000, leaving it with about 12,500. Yes. Who can resist? The joys of critting the throne beer mug. One-shotted with a beer mug, a thrown beer stein. Can't help it. It's so wonderful. Broodling's gonna count? They do. Oh, they have almost as many hit points anyway. I should find one of the biggies somewhere close by. There's one of the biggies. Glorious. And 2 hitting him with a delightful couple of beer steins to the melon. Alright, that's the first one of the big named ones down. You'll note how quickly that went by. Pretty damn quick. Deed completed. Spider and Insect Slayer and Imlad Morgul. It opened advanced. Same. Sure, why not just dive right in? Ambusher. Good ambusher. Webbed tree. Did I see webbed trees before? Oh. I was not burning them. I didn't realize they were a thing. And a rare Mordor chest, which is just an achievement. Cirith Ungol itself, I suppose. Must be. 50. got another one of the big ones here. Lof bad. Lof pretty bad indeed. Nice crit, taking off half of its health.
Now I know that one, at least, escaped. The fiend that bedevils the veil of the moon has a spider's likeness, though far more terrible.
Egg sack. Glorious. The mere mental image of one-shotting a big, ugly spider with a thrown beer stein. Just warms my heart. Does my heart good. Did I miss any more webbed trees over here anywhere? Looks like it. I can't afford to miss any more. I'm going to have to end up wandering around forever trying to find it. There's one over there. Successful evasion. He spat at me and I dodged. And that was another crit and one shot. Crit and one shot. Hello there. Well, I mean, I have had a couple fights that were like that, and it was in small fellowship quests. And it was things like an elite master and an elite. And I mostly got through it by pushing buttons. Hey, fat buddy. Welcome back. Hope your week didn't suck. So, at least in experience-wise, the small fellowship quests are definitely a challenge. There was a boss in Malinhead in Angmar that beat me. It's the elite, maybe elite master, turtle, because it has a really big defensive buff that it throws up, and I didn't remove it in a timely fashion until I didn't do enough damage to finish him off. Or he finished me off. But other than that, I've managed, even in a couple of very difficult fights. Again, not because I think I'm particularly, by any means, particularly adept, but because the class seems very strong, at least for now. I am lagging a little bit right now. There we go. I still need to burn 5 more freaking trees. All right, come on, guys. Follow me. All of you, come follow me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because I missed trees. Oh, he's coming in. He's not. So many trees. Got another one over there. Now, I'll say this. The content has gotten a lot easier than it used to be. So most classes now feel kind of overpowered, just generally. I need 2 more. You know, most classes do not have any problem leveling up. Hi, guys. page.
When I and the Bright Company battled the children of Ungoliant in the arid Mithrine at the dawn of this age,
Should be to the
I thought
north
we'd
of
seen
me.
them
One shot. Kaboom. There's one. So how are all the fat body things these days? I assume they're keeping you plenty busy, whether you like it or not. Need one more stupid tree. Doesn't look like there's one that way. Then it should be in that direction. Up above, probably. That's nice. I would never complain about that. Spoiler, I complain about just about everything, but I wouldn't complain about that. Now, granted, in my time in Silicon Valley, it was pretty frequent for us to have, it's Friday, and therefore every Friday was a beer bash. So, a slightly different culture, I'm guessing. Between Silicon Valley and, I believe it was Best Buy. We get them all done? We got them all done. Go me. Ooh, we got a purple drop of some flavor. It's a Mandible of Might, a pocket item, level 124. And it's so much better than what I'm using. Holy crap. What is that? Rare Mordor treasure I got. Ah, that's right. That's mostly going to be crafting goods, right? Yeah, that's crafting goods. But if I were to have an ice cream social, I would be totally down for that, too. Atlee? Did you squish those eggs? Good. One destroyed egg now is one fewer spider later. Well, I can't argue with his math. So, how many did you kill? 15, eh? Not bad. I suspect you'll add to that count before you're finished in Cirith Ungol. We could do nothing for the trees that were already killed, but by culling the spiders, we may yet save the living forest. You have given my people a great gift with the deaths of these horrible monsters. Their deaths have been avenged. A character. Destiny. Only one use. Next use, 23 hours and 59 minutes.
With the death of Ifantamel's daughters...
Well done, Brigitte. With the death of Ifantamel's daughters, the rest of the spiders will likely disperse into Cirith Ungol. I will return to track and kill them myself, one by one. For now, we must escort Atlee to Echad Terdim. He should be able to travel on his wounded leg, but it's not safe to return here, or to remain here.
When you are
ready, let us depart for
Echad Terdim.
Echad Terdim. Atlee needs rest, and his wounds need to be better tended than I can manage out here. I'm also curious to hear if Mablung has learned more from our Ungolidan prisoner. I will accept this quest. And when we travel,
Come,
we will travel now.
Let us return to Echad Terdim. We return now to Echad Terdim.
We do indeed.
But
return.
something is amiss.
But something is amiss.
There is a
Come,
foul
Brigitte, let us deliver
smell.
Atlee to the care of the
The
rangers.
smell of death.
Something smells of death. Are we sure Atlee didn't cut one? He is a dwarf, after all. You're not fine, and you are lucky I have experience with the spiders of Mirthwood. Atlee, you big gimp. You are lucky, too, that I was the one who came to your aid. Their venom can be deadly. You weren't the one that came to his aid. I'm the one who killed the big-ass spider he was fighting. Jeez, Legolas, get a grip on yourself. Frankly, I kind of think Legolas frequently gets a grip on himself, if you know what I mean. Hold, I hear something ahead. The camp is under attack. What now, spiders? No, I hear the clash of steel on steel. We must hurry. I will hurry. Dun 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 dun. Ungolodine? Irch? That's a orc. It's something. I see a bunch of little red dots on the minimap. I'm coming to get him.
Push them back! These Uruk
Bloodless.
are no match for the Rangers of Oblivion!
Well, I one-shotted two of them. The Uruks fall back. Presumably that's killing Orc Kind Slayer of Imlad Morgul. Listen to Rukor. Where's Rukor? Rukor? Okay. Hey there.
Let this attack be a warning.
That I will understand and mock you mercilessly.
Cirith Ungol is my domain, and you are not welcome.
Ah, Rukor the Pale Herald is running around somewhere yelling
Interfere
at
in
us.
my plans, and
Oh,
the
above.
Bloodless will destroy you.
It's kind of my thing, you know, mocking mercilessly the unfortunates who cross my path.
A few of my rangers are wounded, but no deaths. Rukor surely could have taken us all out if he wished. Is he toying with us?
Well, he's playing with you, Mablung. I think he's kind of sweet on you.
Come. We must tend to the wounded and assess the damage to the camp.
Okay, we'll travel now. Poof. And here we are again. Hi, guys. It's me.
The Pale Herald has finally made his appearance.
We must be cautious. A Gurzul, basically a Gurzul, I believe, is the name they have given to those who are trying to succeed Sauron as the Lord and Master of all of the Dark Forces in Mordor. A Gurzul is already a formidable opponent, but something about his Uruks unnerved me. Did you notice it as well? They possess the foul aura of dark sorcery. You must think on your next step. If you would, please make sure the others were unharmed in the assault. Well, let me sell my junk.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Yeah, U.S. Landroval. Hey, I got it pretty quick that time. I need those piles of disgusting filth. They just never get old. No. Flickering moonlit. Oh, fate. Okay. Piles of disgusting filth. You know, I just can't get enough of filth. Is basically what it amounts to. And that one's actually pretty good.
Rukor will betray my people. I am
Felgur
sure of it.
stares at the ground, and grimacing, his former matriarch's words must have affected him. As you approach, he looks up and speaks, his voice almost cracking with emotion. I must speak with you, brawler. Rukor will betray my people, I am sure of it. But they will never accept me as I am now. I want to make a deal with the one in charge here. Tell that Mablum I will help him find my people and the Pale Herald if he helps me find a new life among men. I can no longer hear the call of Mam Mergvid. I can sniff out my own kin. Mam Mergvid is their name for, Shelob. Which dwarf? I have several. think the only one I've played recently... Oh, I did play my my Guardian a little bit. I played my Berg a bit. That was a while ago.
Yes,
I think those are the only one of my dwarf characters I've played recently.
He was practically shouting.
His suggestion is worth consideration. He is of little threat to us now that the enemy knows our location. He cannot skin change and attack us himself, after all. Furthermore, several of my rangers were injured in Rukor's attack, and we are short-handed. Perhaps I can also pity someone who has lost everything. Fine. You can tell Felgur he has a deal. Just make sure you keep an eye on him. He has not earned my trust. Just a jot of leniency. Aww. Mablum kind of sweet on Felgur, too. Talk to Atli. Spider-Bane. Spider-Bane.
Good to see you came out of that attack unscathed.
I can give you a... I will tell you that if you're approaching, like the mid-20s, I won't tell you, but if you're approaching the mid-20s, it's one of my favorite zones in the game. And actually, when I did my earlier session today, I passed through it and mentioned how much I've always liked it. I'm not sure exactly why I like it so much. Part of it, I think, is because it's the first zone you go to after the Shire and/or Bree and/or Eric Lewin. And so it's your first real sort of character going out into the wilds, so to speak. Yeah, then you're going to be getting close to heading out. You'll be going probably east from Bree, and I won't say any more. So that it'll all come as a pleasant surprise. Or hopefully pleasant. Hey, Vorp. Good to see you came out of that attack unscathed, Briquette. I'm no worse off myself. Just the gnawed leg from earlier. He chuckles and then groans. Oh, stroking his injured leg. I hope he's stroking his injured leg. Oh, dwarfs. You ask him how he came to Cirith Ungol, and if he knew anything of the tower. After you departed Lingris, I worked up the courage to enter the tower myself. It was the site of a massacre, dead orcs and spiders everywhere. Not much of anything alive inside. I continued on and found the gate wide open. I can tell by the look on your face. You know the gate of which I speak. Yes, I entered LotRO Ungol itself. Barely made it out alive, but I slew a great many spiders while I could. Then I found my way to that cursed forest, Towerlingal. Easier pickings until that big one chanced upon me and my leg, thinking to have both for dinner. Ha! I will stay here for now. The rangers are gracious enough hosts. Get out there with Legolas and slay some more spiders for me. As for the tower, I think the spiders have surely overtaken it by now. If the orcs and their evil masters attempted to retake it, they must have failed. Well, I mean, if you're familiar with the books or movie, figuring out where you're off to next won't be a big, difficult thing, but I'll try not to spoilerate anything.
Forgive me, but I overheard most everything. It is a small camp.
I'm not sure I agree with Mablung's decision regarding the Ungolidan, but perhaps he can be of use to us. He turns to Felgur and speaks out loud. I will be watching you, Ungolidan. If you betray us, you'll find an arrow between your eyes. It'll just be sitting there. It'll be laying there right between your eyes. And then maybe I'll shoot you too. Felgur looks terrified and nods enthusiastically. Legolas turns his attention back to you. Atli's accounting of the tower is also troubling. It may have completely fallen to the spiders since we departed. The time has come for us to head towards the Winding Stair and LotRO Ungol. We must race to find Rukor and the Ungolidain, before their wicked plans reach fruition. Still not quite as good as what I'm wearing. I to say, not bad, but just not.
It is time for Felgur to make himself useful.
Talk to Felgur. I will do that. Right after I disenchant this, turning it into 100 motes of enchantment. Hi, Felgur.
I will find them.
How could I? With ease. I'm evil, pure and simple from the 8th dimension. You untie Felgur and let him know it is time to begin tracking down the rest of the Ungolidain. He looks around sheepishly, still not entirely trusting of the Rangers or of Legolas. When he is at least mostly convinced he is not to be shot full of arrows, he nods to you. I will find them. Let us start by heading east. That's not east. The arrow points to the north, you big fibber. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess I'll mount up. I have a pet man who used to be able to turn into a spider. That's not creepy at all. Hey, you know, the old saying, which isn't actually very true, that victors write the history. You know, he could come back again. You never can tell. He sniffs the air and points to the southeast. Okay, well, I get the feeling that this individual spooter is not going to be friendly. So, I kill it. No, I have not. I've played basically no mobile games except from the very, very early days. Oh, and I guess technically I'm playing one now. Marvel Puzzle Quest, but I haven't spent a penny in it. And I first played it years and years ago when it came out. It's a match 3 game, so it's something I'll fiddle with while I'm doing something else, usually watching something from the television. He nods and points south. If it's the one I think I'm aware of, that there was a Lord of the Rings mobile game, but I never really looked into it. There are good ones. Most are utter, complete garbage, but there are good ones. As far as mobile games go. But the best ones I've ever played, for the most part, are ones I bought in the early days of mobile. If we're playing on an iPad. Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, they're not the ones making most of the money. Generally, it's the trash that makes the money. There, again, is Minas Morgul in all of its lovely splendor. I just think they did a marvelous job with Minas Morgul. It looks great. The problems with mobile games are numerous. First, because there's so many of them, almost no... He points north. Almost none of them are buy to play. You kind of have to be free to play, or no one will ever play your game, because there's so much competition. So that forces them into monetization that generally leads to bad mobile games. It's one of the biggest factors. Talk to Legolas. Is that him there? It is. Yeah, and that's another thing they do, is they try to make them competitive. And by making them competitive, a lot of them, they just make PvP, so they don't even have to really do any work. It's the people fighting against other people. And that encourages spending to be on top. That's one of the other big monetizations they use, is that competition. There's a really interesting Gama Sutra article. Gama Sutra is, or was, sort of a house organ for computer game development. I think now it's called Game Dev. But like 2 years ago, no, it was 10 years ago, they had a video by a guy named Jared Psygoda, Psygoda, I think, about mobile gaming in China and chasing whales. And basically everything he covers in there talks about the kind of monetization, the worst kind of predatory monetization that mobile games encourage, that the type of play encourages to try and prey upon people. Are you going in there? That was not part of my bargain. I do not think I can fight those big white orcs without the power of the spider. I do not smell my kin here. I might wait with the elf or continue the search. You can find me later. Alright. Find Rukor's first orders to Zabathak. Second, third, and fourth orders. Also, defeat 3 bad dudes. And defeat 10 of his forces in Kazlakraz. Kazlakraz? Kazlakraz. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I won't stop. That's not going to be happening. I'll stop for that instance of me singing at you as if you had done me some terrible wrong. Ah, there we are. Bloodless. I didn't want to hit that thing. But I hit it. Aye. He's not in line of sight. Right in the melon. Wow, they're really packed in here, aren't they? Come on, come on. Oh, you bastard. All right, we'll start with him. Come get some. Oh, he's ranged too. Now we got the first boss, dude. Now we'll get the first of the orders.
Zabothak, my most loyal servant. But Segar has sent word. The tower must be reinforced at once.
Blood orbs?
Or be lost to the spider horde.
Magic of the Herald, destroy blood orbs. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Where am I? I don't see any way to continue from this area upward to the side. Must be. Wait, there's a ring. Did I not grab the orders? I thought I grabbed the orders.
Zabothak, my most loyal servant.
I did not hit continue. That's not a particularly good interfacey thing. Yeah, and then changing the meta is an obvious next step. So, yep. Generally speaking, mobile games often have appallingly exploitive mechanics. That's the Bloodless. Talk to Legolas already? Alright, I'll go back and... No, he gave me the other quests, didn't he? He gave me the other quests, so that's just one. Alright, let's pop that. Come on, guys. Come get some. Yes, I did just one-shot both of them. Thank you very much. Legionalist. That guy died standing up and then vanished. Get rid of the bleed. They put a lot of conditions on. That could be problematic. We've got a chest. Free silver. I shan't say no. Orders from Rukor.
Fear not, my servant. I lay the blame for this defeat. Traitor Ugroko. If he had delivered the forces promised me, the tower would be secure.
All right, guys. Picking my way through this rather busy area is more difficult than most of the stuff I've done. Orders from
I
Ukor.
have had an epiphany.
Oh, he's had an epiphany. How
Shiloh is
nice.
not a problem we can solve. Perhaps
It's Drowlish the Bloody.
solve.
Mocked off 100 of his 250k with a flung beer stein. Malgath the Impervious. Hi, Malgath. How you doing tonight? Ancient Page.
Should my fears prove true,
Orders
I
from
would need
Rukor.
aid against her. For I am loath to lead my company to slaughter as I did in the disaster
Blood
of
orb.
Voodoo.
Thus far, we have been unable to locate Shelob's den in the maze of tunnels in LotRO Ungol. But we may finally have a solution.
Let's get back to good old Legolas. Without having to fight our way through the whole goddamn place. Hopefully. Yay. Didn't have to fight my way through the whole damn place again. It's possible I've mentioned. I'm not a fan I am of that mechanic. And glad to see here that they didn't force me to. Legolas. What happened to the Ungolidan? Did you accidentally air him out? Magic of the Pale Herald. You tell Legolas of the strange blood orbs you destroyed in Kazlakraz. Unusual. I have not heard of these before, but I suspect they are in some way related to sorcery. Perhaps it is a vessel for when a living host is unavailable. You did well to destroy the word. I know. Excellent work, as always, Briquette. By removing the fuel to power this dark sorcery and the forces who benefit from it, we have dealt a blow to the Pale Herald's strength. However, we should not let our guards down. The Gurziul should never be underestimated. That is complete quest in Cirith Ungol. How many? 20 of 20? 20 of 20? Title awarded. Heroine of Cirith Ungol. And now quest in Imlad Morgul and Mordor besieged. 1 of 5 thingy deeds complete and 5 LotRO points. Like money.
Rukor is using the Ungolidyne to seek Ungwitari? To what end? Does he intend to try to control her?
Surely he's not so foolish, but it is true. Pride seems a common flaw among the Gurziul. If Rukor and the Ungolidyne... Is that thing going to come around the corner? We're not at this camp. They must have already left for LotRO Ungol. We do not know Rukor's plan, but if he succeeds in rousing Ungwitari, Shelob, she will be unleashed upon all of us. I cannot fathom the terrible rampage he may incite. Her ravenous hunger will never be sated. We must hurry after them. We have no other choice.
Felgor continued on while you were searching the camp.
Fear not. I did not lose track of him. He's at the top of the winding stair. It is from there we will enter LotRO Ungol. I am wary of traveling together up the stair. If these bloodless Uruks have set up an ambush, that is where they will attempt it. We will be in the open and without footing. I will stay back and cover you. Go on and find Felgor. Yeah, right. Hey, you go on ahead. I'll cover you. Yeah, that's it. I'll cover you. Yeah, he's gonna fall for it. Oh, okay, I'll drive off. I'll just steer right off there like a laugh. There it is, Minas Morgul again. It's such a beautifully visualized piece of work. That appears to be a dead end. I do not think that is the way. Ah, the stair. A trapdoor ambusher. Bye! Bye! Well, evidently there will be 6 more of those, at least. Fortunately, I can hit them with my beer stein, even when they're underground. I have mad skills, guys. If we climb higher and higher... Again, Minas Morgul from above. Well, above most of the circles, anyway. Just such a cool view. I feel necessary to share. 3 more spooter ambushes. Hey, got a crit out of that one. Nice. And then another crit. Oh, I've got spider gunk all over me. I'll get back to you in a second, Felgor. I assume there's another trapdoor spider here, and... Oh. I want to finish that quest off. Like that. And we'll talk to Felgor. They are near. I can smell them. I smell him, the Pale Herald.
Smell them. I smell him, the Pale
They're coming.
Herald.
I hope you're ready for a
They're
fight.
coming. I hope you're ready for a fight.
I was
Here,
born
age
ready.
long she has dwelt, an
She
evil
who
thing
walks in the
in
darkness.
spider form.
They're near. I smell them.
She
And someone
who was
else.
here before
The Pale
Sauron,
Herald, be ready.
and before the first stone of Barad-dûr. Shiloh the Great, last child of Ungoliant, Ungwitari. The time has come to face her once again.
They are near. I can smell them. And someone else.
Oops.
Pale Herald. Be ready.
It's Rukor. Pale Herald. Along with a great many others. Felgur, I've been waiting for you. That's Rukor the Pale Herald. You turned your back on the path of your people, but Morgul still calls to you. You should not speak with her enemies. My people have abandoned me. I cannot hear her call. What choice do I have? The Rangers will help me find a new life. Poor misguided Felgur. Gondor will never help you. They fear what they do not understand. You will be cast out as soon as you are no longer useful to them. Felgur appears lost in thought, considering Rukor's words. Don't do it, Felgur. Don't do it. Allow me to free you from your doubts, Felgur. With your help, Ungwitari will be unleashed. Return to the fold and find Mam Morgul. I can hear her again. Mam Morgul. Told you not to do it, Felgur. Find her, Felgur. Go. She's just become Shelob Chow, I think. Enter Torek Ungol. Shelob's lair, guys. Shelob's lair. I'm sure it'll be fine. Torek Ungol. Find Felgur.
Mam Morgul! Mam Morgul, I am coming!
I think Felgur is going to get munched. I don't know. I've never done this content before, so I could easily be mistaken.
I hear you! Mam Morgul!
This is the path leading directly into her lair. Thought I saw him for a second.
Mam Morgul!
I'm trapped in webs.
We have come! You have called!
Oop, that's,
and your people have come!
I think that's Shelob. Yeah, that's Shelob. She's big and kind of spiky and way creepy. And yeah, it looks like he got a arch nemesis, ancient evil. She's coming. Hello? Hello? I can't move. I'm stuck. There's Shelob. This is not what I was looking forward to. Break free of the webs. I wanted to. I didn't see how. I died. Okay. That was not satisfactory. Complete instance, she who walks in the darkness. Yeah, well, yeah, thanks, guys. That's what I was trying to do. He wasn't level 1. Don't be ridiculous. By the time he got there, he's got to be level 8. Maybe even 10. And Frodo didn't. Sam did. And come on, man, he had this overpowered weapon that he'd been given by a level 180 elf chick. I had no way. I didn't see any way to get out of the webs. Yes, but everything was grayed out. Okay, Felgur, let's try this again.
Coming. I hope you're ready for a fight. They are near. I can smell.
I do have a beer mug, that is true. But everything was grayed out, as far as I could see. And I didn't see the equivalent of an action, special action key that you get in Guild Wars 2. So that's the Pale Herald. Ratha Tasach, who's the elite master. I think the female in charge of the Ungolodyne. And there is Rukor the Pale Herald. He's a looker. I believe he is actually the Mouth of Sauron. I think. If I remember correctly. Yes, yes. Get on with it, please. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I did some reading on the wiki to sort of clarify some of the action when I was going through Minas Morgul. Because I haven't done any of this stuff, so I wasn't aware of it. So I've kind of read up on some of the bits and pieces. I can hear her again. Ma Morgul. Find her, Felgur. Go, go. Who's a good spider boy? You're a good spider boy. Back into LotRO Ungol.
Ma Morgul!
Run, 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 run. We run and we run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking.
Ma Morgul! I am coming!
Chasing around to come up behind you again.
I hear you! Minas Morgul!
There he is. There's Felgor. Sprinting to be one with his queen. Sorta. Well, she's going to be one with him inside.
Minas Morgul! We have come.
Okay, struggle.
You have called, and your people have come.
There she is. The lovely and talented Shelob. Run. That part's easy. Okay, I'll run. Escape LotRO Ungol. She's fallen, I think. Presumably out the way I came in. Goes the other way as Brood. Oh, why is it I think I'm going to get out the wrong way? I guess they're coming around behind. Okay, that works out fine. And I think this will work. I saw that there were some mobs in front of me, and I thought maybe I had to fight my way out. Whoops! It's her! And Celeborn. Well, there's Shelob. Cat, go. You talked me into it, Celeborn. Mr. Galadriel.
You only delay my plans, Lord of Elves. Take your champion and go.
Handy of him to show up right when, well, I was about to become child of the Ungoliant Chow. I have escaped Shelob. It was easy. No biggie. Easy peasy. The second time.
You saw her.
You saw
You saw
Angutari.
Ungutari. I can see the dread in your eyes. But fear not. We are safe in the presence of Lord Celeborn. Tell me what happened.
I travel now. Poof. Talk to Celeborn and Legolas. You tell Legolas of Rukor giving Felgor back his skin changing, the encounter with Shelob, Rukor's final taunt. Legolas takes a moment to carefully consider everything. I believe his plan was to use Felgor and yourself to lure Shelob out. He knew you would try to run, and perhaps she would follow you out of LotRO Ungol into the Morgul Vale, but he could not have anticipated Celeborn's appearance. Yes, I believe it is Rukor's aim to rouse Shelob from her underground lair, so she may devour all in her path, his enemies and his rivals. As ever, this all distills down to the former servants of the Dark Lord, squabbling for control of his fading empire. Hey dude, thanks with the rescue.
It has been some time since my last encounter with Ungutari. Time has only made her more dangerous, more ravenous.
Our wound has only increased her aggression and inflamed her hatred. We must do what we can to contain her and the Gurzial Rukor. To do nothing is to allow calamity. The Gredbeg of LotRO Ungol. Defeat Gredbeg in LotRO Ungol. Defeat spiders in LotRO Ungol. Caging the spiders, block small passages, and replace the broken Gilgalire. When first I found Shelob hiding among these mountains, she was able to restrain her. I was able to restrain her within LotRO Ungol with the Gilgalire, glasses filled with the light of Eärendil. I suspected that Sauron destroyed them when he came to Mordor in the Second Age. It must be true, as the broken glasses remain inside. Now that he is gone, we must restrain Ungwatari and her children. This is the first step to finally defeating the Spider Queen. Take the Gilgalyre and replace the ones that Sauron destroyed. Back into LotRO Ungol. What could possibly go wrong? Answer, lots of stuff. I don't remember any larger than her. Certainly you can perhaps find fault with the visuals, although I actually prefer the visuals here to the one that Peter Jackson used in the movies.
My lady, I fear the mother of this plague to be Ungwatari. That most
I don't remember any of them being that big, but it has been a while since I've done any of the spider fighting in Angmar. Or any serious spider fighting, if you mean the area not far from Gath Forthnir. And we do have something up here. An Ungol hatchling. One shot. Glorious. Beerstein one-shotting. It just doesn't get much better than that.
This, my team, is our best hope. For while slaying her may lie beyond our power, still, we may hem her.
Other players in here. That was not expected. I mean, it's, you know, it's an open area. I threw him a quick salute. And he cheered for me. He came from over there. How the hell did he come from there? Maybe he found a way up there and then was resting? I don't know. Maybe not this way yet. This appears to be a dead end. No, it's not. So there'll be a little bit of circling back. He may have cleared this out, is what may have happened. Regardless, with the clickies will be available, even if the mobs aren't all. That's two-shotting a big mob. Broodmother is a Sig. Okay, so that was two-shotting a Sig. How are we doing? I definitely need to find more Gredbeg. Not doing made a whole lot of progress on the Gredbeg yet. There's another Gredbeg. another Gredbeg. This one's like a queen one. And that takes care of a lot of the Gredbeg we were trying to catch up to. I haven't tried. I can try. Well, the little hatchlings I think do. The really little ones I don't think do that. Can't imagine the ones with like 6 hit points do. But the regular hatchlings I think did. Yes, they do. Got another one of the Gilgalar. Gilgalar being singular, Gilgalyr being plural. Elvish lessons with lens. Did I not clicky on that? Yes, I did. Alright, a little bit of lag here for a sec. Still waiting, waiting, and waiting. We got the induction. There we go. More piles of disgusting filth. I tell you, when it comes to the task items, I'm all about the filth. Nothing compares to filth. God. Lag spike. And the thing was, in essence, anti-exploited, too. No shortage of mobs. Assuming Shelob will lower herself to eating the little stuff like this. This explains how she stays so fat and sassy. So, performing the snare, calling the spiders. Alright, so we're further down. It's the main drag again. I can't actually see. Almost. LotRO Ungol. That's a big spooter. It's an Ungol brood mother. Alright, where are we exactly now? We're in the main drag. Going down Main Street, so to speak, of Spiderville. It's another great big brood mom. Lag. Another small passage. We need one more of those and 2 more Gilgalyr. We've been down here. Odds are, yep, there is a Gilgalyr there. And an ancient page.
It would take but a few such glasses, cunningly ensconced within her caverns, to keep Unguatari penned and stay her offspring from befouling the land.
Alright, there's another passage. I think that's the last, and the last Gilgalire as well. Yep. Help Celeborn with reforming the snare. Well, that's done, presumably. Why is it pointing in that direction? After help containing the spiders, you should help Celeborn with reforming the snare and caging the spiders. I've done that. I assume I now head back out the way I came in. What is that arrow denoting? Don't know. Spider horde. Did I kill it? Yeah, I killed it. Okay. I think all I have to do is fight my way back out. I think. Ew. I have to scrape spider off of my gauntlets now. Nope, not that way. That way. We want to get out of this crazy place. Another big brood mom. I don't want to be rude, mother, but you're an ugly brood, mother. I make me laugh. Mostly because I have pride. No shame at all. Okay. Okay. There they are. Teleporting in. Nice you guys could make it. Gredbag. Spooters. Is it done? I thank you, Briquette. I pray these hold her until we are ready to enter Remercount. So close to level 123. Reputation changed. White Company? Yeah, I'm friend of the White Company. Deed bestowed. Ally to the White Company opened up. Deed completed. Friend of the White Company. Title awarded. Friend of the White Company. LotRO points granted. 5. Look at all that lovely, disgusting filth.
We will soon need
Our
a small
efforts
force
will
to
hold
enter
the
deep
spider
tunnels.
horde in Torech Ungol for now. Soon we
Net
must
of
pursue
darkness.
Ungwatari herself. But until then, I ask you and Legolas to return to the Rangers of Ithilien and inform them of Rukor's plot. We will soon need a small force to enter the deep tunnels of Remercount, the Net of Darkness. That is where we will meet the Spider Queen. That is where I will end this. I will send for you when the time is right.
Lord Celeborn speaks true. The Rangers must be made aware of what transpired here.
Let us return to Mablung as swiftly as we are able. Say by single-clicking and you teleporting us because you're a hunter? Okay. Head tear down. Let me sell some stuff first.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Don't need. I have so many piles of disgusting filth. So much filth. How much filth can one man have? I'm pretty filthy.
Wait, hold a moment.
You quickly inform
see if I
Mablin
have this
of all you
right.
learned in Kazlakraz and of what occurred in Torek Ungol. Mablin looks both distressed and awe-inspired. Wait, hold a moment. Let me see if I have this right. Rukor wants to rouse the wounded Shelob from her lair, so she eats everyone and everything. And when she goes back to sleep, he wants to take more for himself. That's terrible. Terrible plan. Not only that, but he's convinced the Ungolidain to lead him right to her. And he gave Felgor back his skin changing. Then that poor fool went after Shelob and she ate him. And almost ate you as well, but Celeborn, and the Lord of Lorien himself, stepped in to save him. Nod. Confirm that that's the summary of what has transpired. Takes a moment to ready himself, steady himself. What a day, Briquette. What a day. I will send for reinforcements at once, and move all available scouts to keep watch on Torek Ungol. No one will come or go without our knowledge. When Celeborn is ready to confront Shelob, we will stand with him. Wrist item, nice, but not as good as what I'm using. Sorry, dudes. But, ding 123. Give or take. Actually, don't give or take. That was exact. Pretty much. And if memory serves, my traits, I don't get another point. I have all my points used. I feel sadness until the next expansion comes out. I don't get to spend any more points. I weep bitter tears. You can see them rolling down my cheek right now. It's pretty sad, isn't it? Nobody here has any quests for me? I guess we're heading back to, thisville. Can't remember the name. Decad... no. Stell? There's another player here. Same guy, I think. No, different. The Staple Master.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
I just want to ride, dude. Esteladlan. So we finished all the prep work there for Cirith Ungol. Dancing around in Torek Ungol. Nice place. Really. Great holiday spot. Task board. It's all about the disgusting filth, guys. I have so much disgusting filth. What else do I have? Night-touched furs? I have night-touched furs. Thick carapaces? No, those are not counted. They don't want my thick carapaces. Oh, nobody does. It's fine. Well, we'll get 3 batches of 2 turn-ins each. Once again, the filth. And the night-touched furs. There we go. Turn in. Yeah, lag. Laggy lag. And last time, 3rd batch of 2. More disgusting filth. I have lots and lots of disgusting filth. I have this loaded for bear. Touched. And last, again, the last. First will be last. Disgusting filth.
Good, you're here.
Thick carapaces will sell. Disgusting filth. I'm starting a collection. Well, we already have quests from here, so now we pop those open. Imlad Morgul, Cirith Ungol. The Lost Lore. There's 6 pages scattered about in all of those areas. Introduction, Imlad Morgul. This one we need. Noisome flowers. Poisonous wilds. To the Grim Vale. And the Morgul Dween. Not missing any quests over here, am I? Guys, hello? How you doing? You guys doing good? White
Will
Company.
you help bear my burden, friend?
Return to Estelad Lan. I've got a metric shit ton of the sigils, so sure. Anything else around here purchasable by me? Does not. I'm going to guess probably not, but I'll scroll through. Even the cosmetics I can't buy. Home of the Enchanted Vessel. Oh, that's like a floaty pet thing that follows you around. I would like that. More stuff that I can't actually do anything with. Home of the Black Wolf Dog. Decorative stuffs. Anything else back here? Over here? No? No? Nobody? Nobody? Alright. Where are we off to next? First up is Noisome Vale. Burn noisome flowers. And no doubt kill a bunch of stuff. Just guessing on the killing a bunch of stuff, but it's probably a fair guess. Alright, I guess we mount up. Noisome flowers. I'm pretty sure I learned the meaning of the word noisome from reading The Lord of the Rings. One of those words I would look up because what's noisome? Unhealthy. Unpleasant. Thought I clicked that. I did. Already in use. Yep. Lag. No. Over there. Noisome flowers. And we stay on this side of the bridge. And we ride and ride to catch up to the sun. There. Brawler. Morgul Pack Leader. Don't have quests for that yet. Doing this. I'm not in the right location. In fact, I do need to be on the other side of the bridge, the river. Means I get to swim across again. Kind of nasty. Fortunately, I out-regenerated. Ooh, another golden page. Lost Lore of the Morgul Vale.
Our enemy is cruel, and his throngs know not of mercy. Still have I seen the courage of my people and thine proven many times.
swimming the corrupted waters here in Imlad Morgul. Fortunately, I regenerate almost as fast as I take damage in this case, so I can swim across this ooky, nasty, disgusting, gross river. It's not nice, guys. I wouldn't lie about that. I'd lie about a whole bunch of things, but probably I wouldn't lie about that. I might. I one-shotted him, very nice, with a thrown beer stein. Really, does it get any better than that? I find that unlikely. Kolos Malzak seal. Another new quest. Find the socket. So that it can socket to me? And noisome fungus and poison mushrooms. Burning fungus. Up there, I think, is... That's one of the paths to Minas Morgul. That's the one we end up using to get inside. I think I need scouts or sentries. Yeah, I need the sentries. Like 5 of them or something. Lots of noisome flowers and mushrooms and what have you. Almost one-shotted him. Almost. He had just a sliver of life left. There's some flower over here. A wandering gloom. Well, he probably aggroed on me anyway, so take care of him first. Another noisome flower. I'm just picking flowers for my girlfriend, who's in Nazgul. For them. Those are the poisonous wilds. Did I miss something? There's another poison mushroom. Those I'd rather not melee, so I'll just throw beer steins at those. Another poison mushroom up there. I haven't managed any crits on any of the mushrooms yet. There they are. Okay, so I can't crit those. I didn't know I could crit those. It's saying that there's one back behind me. I want to double check. I don't think that these quests are specific in that they say kill 12 things and there's only 12 things to squish. Like, no. And I'm going maybe flowers too. Okay, that's 4 out of 4 mushrooms. Sorry, that's all the mushrooms I need to destroy. Okay. Worth double checking. I need 4 more sentries and the dead corpse, which is way up there, if memory serves. The dead corpse as opposed to the living corpse. You know, normally that wouldn't make much sense, a living corpse, but this is Morgul Vale, so kind of one-shotted. Burn. His friends are going to let him hear about that. Dude, you got one-shotted by a hobbit with a beer stein. Well, that one didn't get a shot off. So he's gonna, like, not
We have
pick on
come
the guy.
at last to the lands whence Sauron's servants drove thee. Long have the elves esteemed the Ungol Vale, for we walked here in the elder days.
More noisome flowers and more lag. Yep. Lagorama. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's time for sure. Nope. And we're stuck again. And we're moving again. And we're stuck again. Lag is pretty unpleasant right now. The last time I was here in the Morgul Vale, Imlad Morgul, lag was an intermittently bad problem. Right now, that's feeling real bad, as that's 30 seconds at least I've been waiting on this. Oh, come on, SFG, you guys have got to fix this stuff. All the people coming back with the anniversary and the fixed monetization, and they run into something like this, and it's just going to make them. That was a good minute or minute plus. Well, that's all the sentries I need. And now, smooth. Well, another sentry, so. Yeah, the lag is pretty bad. Reduced awareness. Hey guys, there's lag. The lag's so bad it took several minutes for the lag warning to appear. SSG. Don't need any more of the poison mushrooms. I got enough of those. Need noisome flowers and noisome fungus. Orc corpse and a lot of fungus. Fungus that's supposed to be among us. This will be the last of the flowers. Soon. Anytime now. There we go. That one's done. God. The lag is bad. Very so bad. Trying to cash in this quest, and it just keeps telling me it's already in use. Wow, the lag is just terrible. Depleted noisome veil. Wesson Wrath Duath. Yeah, that figures. Noisome fungus. Here's the thing, it always seems weird, the coming and going of lag. There is a noisome fungus over here. I'm not kidding. All of a sudden, it's mostly working again. This guy's going to be angry at me. And the rotting Darkwater's got to get his. More noisome fungus. We need 7 more fungi. Noisome, not poison. And the orc corpse we need as well. Very nice. Grab that in a sec. Gotta get this other fungus. Orc has been freshly mauled by some sort of beast. Ah, poor little guy. Bring this one. Looks like it. On this side of the road. I didn't see it. I don't know. Perhaps I'm blind. I was blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night. That takes us across the river. Poisonous wilds. Not sure what's across the river. Other than, yeah, the other side of the river. That's a poison mushroom. Not interested in the poison ones. We're looking for the noisome fungi. Nope, not seeing any. Supposed to be around here somewhere. Another warg. Wandering gloom. I really dislike the sort of cluttered, tree-filled areas to play in. Are really frustrating. of the way they block line of sight. And I mean functionally, not in-game terms. They block it so you can't see shit. Damn it. I've mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. I do get repetitive. I really wish more games, if there was an object between you and your character and the camera, the object would become transparent. As it is just really uncomfortable to play. You can't see anything. Even when your character can. And zooming way in also feels terrible. So don't give us those the only two options, please. Guys. Some games do it. Most MMOs don't, but some games do it. Where if there's something between you and your... between you, the camera, and your character, they make it transparent. Or invisible entirely. Either one works. There's something else here. Another quest here. Which... Oh, got a blank page.
So much did we love the moonrise there, that when first I heard that Isildur had bidden a city built therein, I grieved that the Vale had been sullied.
Always some fun, as that's the last of those little bastards. Pardon my French. So you got another orc corpse. Great. That way. Really? Yeah, I guess that's okay. That's the direction I want to go anyway, so yeah, it's okay. Fine, whatever. This will take us to the other camp. And before I forget, because I will, I honestly will. There we go. Estelad land added. That'll help a lot for getting around. Or corpse. They lead away from this recently slain orc. I will follow these footprints, which are really quite readily apparent. I mean, following these is kind of a no-brainer. The trail leads further into the shadowy hills. Find the creature is attacking orcs. I'm gonna guess it's probably not the giant Morgul bat. Kurgrim. Talk to Thurindal at Echad Uyal. I'll do that. I'll talk to the dude at the place with the thing. And again, we have another nice view here of Minas Morgul. Can't quite make out all of it, as most of the tower is hidden, but there's the very peak, very top Barad Kulong, I think it is. Kuron, perhaps. I think Kuron. Tower of the Crescent Moon. And here's the camp. Echad Uya. So I'm currently set at Adambel. Ah, second age, right. We'll set ourselves here instead. As we can always teleport there if we want to. We sell some crap.
Be wary, my friends.
I am
Evil
wary.
spoils these grounds.
And who do I talk to? Thurundal.
Now then,
Kergrim, you say? I've heard only tales of these beasts, but they sound vicious and unpleasant. I'm thankful that you were able to fend them off, but that is not the end of it. Now we must devise some course of action to deal with the Kergrim. The safety of our outpost is at stake.
let us not tarry.
Seek out Daru Lagurs and defeat Kergrim. Any quests here? Any other quests? Seems strange to only have one, but okay. I need to seek out Daru Lagurs, and I need to defeat Kerr. So that's two things at once. Lag, and that was brief. Hopefully it will not recur. Morgul doing vapors. A dose of the vapors. Those are the same three, but I think I'll get credit for them regardless. Indeed I do. That's 3 fewer Kergrim I need. Awful nice of them to respawn in time for me to do that. Very thoughtful. Maybe Kergrim are just getting a bad rap, but probably not. Kergrim. He was winding up to hit me hard. I don't know what's back there. Not more Kergrim, though. Kergrim. Lag. Way? No, this way. Prowler. Prowl this. Kirkham. That's the Kirkham. There are Lagaz. Lagers. Altars of Decay. Defeat Kirkham and Darrow Lagars. And defeat Groglock, the Overseer. I also can grab some of the grab the water sample here. Appears to be somewhat clean. Darrow Lagars, the Broken Houses. Whites. Ravager here, and well, I've got a special present just for right. First Ravager. First pile of defiled bones. Being bestowed. White Slayer of Imlad Morgul. Two stacks of destroyed bones. Kurgram. Prowler. Altar of Sacrifice. Get rid of that. Ravager. Get rid of him. With a one-shot. What can I say? I like one-shots and I cannot lie. Sacrifice. Filed bones. Another one shot with a mug. A chest. Free money. Bones. Bones. Already in use, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Another altar of sacrifice. Defiled bones. How are we doing on those? Let's see. We can remove this for now. That's the meta deed. Requiring us to do a bunch of deeds. Took Look at a sec. Lagging some more again. SSG. Why? Wow. Okay. Did I get credit for those bones? No, it's still in use. I thought it was already been finished, but I don't know. Oh my god. My frustration does grow. Holy crap, holy. Can we, please make it stop? Reduced awareness. Thanks. I would really like to get rid of that message. I kind of tell when my fucking systems or when the servers are lagging. I don't need you to send me a message telling me that your shit is broke. I can tell. Alright, I pissed somebody off. Who was it? Him. Hello? Oh my god. This is getting really old. Well, I'm probably going to be stopping here in a minute as the lag here is just merciless. It'll take me an hour to finish off what should be 5 minutes worth of stuff. Suddenly, gone again. We got 4 more defiled bones. After this, it should be 3 more altars of sacrifice. If this one finishes. Over because the boss we need to kill is over on this side. Another altar of sacrifice. Close to go. Chest of free money. This will be all of the defiled bones we need. That finishes that off. worshippers of death. Done. Sacrifice. Need one more of those, and if memory serves, the bossy dudes. No, I guess there's another way up. Stairs over there. Yes, that does appear to be. Yeah. I tried. Can't say I didn't try. If I tried. Sacrifice. And that should be the last of those. We have to kill the bossy guy. It's the last of the quests we have in this immediate area. Another chest with more money. Free money. $250 silver out of that. It's a quarter of a gold. Which is not a small amount of money. And there is Broglock. Broglock, an Egyptian. And he's done. Follow the path to Garthad Nur. You'll not succeed in stopping the ritual brittle. Brittle? Never been called physically brittle before, emotionally brittle, sure. Kurgan. Talk to Thorndal outside Gorthad Nur. Deed bestowed. Discovery Gorthad Nur, the Deep Barrow. Deed complete for that. I think he's like around here to the left, yeah. I believe I did this the last time I was here, and it wasn't really
Now then,
interesting.
be wary, my friends.
Complete Gorthad Nur, the
Evil
Deep Barrow
spoils these
instance.
grounds.
I'll accept it. And I will call it an evening, I think, right here. And pick this up again tomorrow. We'll head into Gorthad Nur tomorrow. It's a good break point. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow at the usual time for the late session. That's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more of Briquette fisting totally deserving evil beings with her fists of fatal fury. Ran out of F words. Well, I've got another F word, but it wasn't appropriate. I also, hopefully, will feel up to an early session as well. That usually starts between 11 and noon Pacific time. And I am doing a free-to-play through, as I call it, where I have an alt account that is, I'm running completely free-to-play, and he's up to 30-something, 35, 37, something like that. and just hit Rivendell and has to do some talking to Aragorn and Elrond. And that's where that will be. That's the early session, and then the late session. Hopefully, both sessions. But I'm going to call it here for them this evening. I hope you had some fun. I did. A little frustration with the lag, to be sure. But other than that, a productive evening. Hopefully, you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday evening goes terrific. And I hope your weekend kicks major league ass. Not minor league ass. Not like A ball. Major league ass. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a great night, guys. Take care, and ciao for now. Night all.